Today marks 7 years since a Hamburg High School graduate died while hiking at Azure Valley. He was just 20 years old.
His loved ones have turned the tragedy into a legacy of community service. Right now we are joined by Tyler and Al, co-founders of the Conor J Foundation. It is a pleasure to have you two. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
So here we are 7 years later. For anyone who may be unfamiliar with the story, tell us a little bit about who Conor was and why this foundation was started.
Yeah, I mean, Conor was really a model citizen, somebody that you could go to or that you see just doing a good thing. Anyone in need, he would help. And that's really the essence of the foundation, is to be there for anyone who may need help for any reason. So we're really, I guess, far-reaching.
Yeah. What do you hope his legacy continues to be?
Yeah, I mean, Conor always said he wanted to leave a legacy to friends and family, and you know, you hear it at the time, and you're like, yeah, I'm sure, you know, we all want to, you know. And then when he passed, after the Azure Valley hiking incident, Al and I met, and we were, you know, kind of thinking, how can we carry that out and expand that, you know, beyond what he would have been able to do potentially as just one person. So we co-founded the foundation, and now we have a lot of events throughout the year to carry on his legacy through the elderly, disabled, everything that he kind of stood for, and a lot of youth leadership as well to kind of mentor people.
I'm sure it was no question for you two to, you know, join forces and to create something like this, right? And now here we are these years later. What do you make of how much it's grown, about all the work you've done in his name?
I mean, it's pretty incredible. I think one of the first things we heard kind of starting out was most nonprofits don't make it out of the first 5 years. That's typically when they kind of go up and then and down. And we're in year 7, running stronger than ever. And I think on this spring, our past community cleanup, we served, I think, over 100 households, had over about 400 volunteers. And that number grows every year, and it's really incredible to see that, you know, strong.
Yeah. And talk about the impact that the foundation has had. You were just talking there about the community cleanups. What else has the foundation really been involved in doing?
Yeah, so every spring we have the spring cleanup, like Al said, where we take on over 100 homes every spring with over 300 volunteers throughout the community giving back to those homes. And then the winter we do Conor's Christmas, which is a big community event where people can donate gifts towards low-income families throughout the Southtowns region. We have a Christmas tree at Main Street Ice Cream in the village where people can drop off the gifts. We do a day of gift wrapping, and then the week before Christmas we go out with kids, carolers, Santa, and deliver the gifts to these families. So we have about $10,000 worth of gifts every year that we provide to families.
So you're doing a lot of stuff year-round. You know, I'd imagine you're probably thinking of Conor every day, every year, but his presence, I'd imagine, is probably especially felt on today, right? What would you imagine he'd think of all the work you and everyone else involved in the foundation have done, you know, especially given he was so involved in the community and always giving back?
Yeah, I mean, we were kind of talking about that on the way here too, where, you know, a lot of people look at today as, you know, maybe a little sad and everything, but we know Conor would look at this as a day of, you know, go make someone's day, make someone smile. You know, he wouldn't want anyone kind of being down about it or anything like that. And, you know, we try to do that on a daily basis on a personal level, but then through the foundation as well. So, you know, we think he would love seeing where we're at now at the 7-year mark.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Many people still remembering him and honoring him to this day. For those who want to have more information about the foundation, where can they go?
Yeah, so they can visit our website, theconorjlongfoundation.org. They can donate there, and the biggest thing we ask for is really just volunteers as well.
And to piggyback off of that, you know, you were talking about the 5-year slump. You guys are well past that, year number 7 now. What's kind of the vision for the future? Where do you hope to take this foundation?
Yeah, I mean, we have programs really strong with, let's see, our community cleanup, so helping elderly folks in the community, or those that are just unable to, you know, keep their homes in the shape they would like them to be in. We are, I think, looking to focus on youth leadership as well. One of the tenets of the foundation is community development through individual growth, and that vehicle is volunteering and being able to give back. And I think something happens where you learn more about yourself when you're able to give your time, especially to others. So we're looking to have and develop some leadership programs, whether that be providing opportunities to students within the Hamburg community or Southtowns community, or perhaps running some networking or leadership event where people can kind of ask questions about what does leader mean to me, how do I exemplify leadership, or how can I grow what skills I have.
All right.
Wonderful. Well said.
Wonderful. Yeah. Looks like you guys are doing great work in the community. Keep it up.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.